so excited about today's guest. He is a friend of mine. He is an Indian classically trained vocalist specializing in Dhrupad singing, which he's been focusing on for the last 17 years. He has traveled all over North America, Europe, India, spreading love and his voice and sharing it with everyone. And it's truly a blessing to have him on today's show. So with that, I introduce to you my good friend, Chintan Upadhyay. So nice to see you.
Thank you so much, Andrew Bhai. Thank you for welcoming me to your channel. It's always a pleasure, and I always remember our first time we met at Brian's place. And the way you were listening to my concert, I was really impressed that, hey, this guy has really gone somewhere with the music, really. So,
What is Dhrupad singing?
yeah, sure. So, Dhrupad singing has been the most ancient form of Indian classical music, and it includes vocal as well as the instruments. And in some part of India, even people believed that it also included some sort of dance also. So basically nowadays what we hear Dhrupad is basically vocal and instrument. And that vocal practice is a very, very old and ancient technique, a very strict and very strong oral tradition. Because in this tradition, the students usually learn under a teacher's guidance, where he has to stay in his home for 24 hours for many years, just doing that, and he has to leave everything else aside, so that one can jump into like that one thing with 100% energy, doing only that thing.
Tell me about that.
Yes.
So you stayed with
Yeah.
your guru for how long?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I stayed into his home for around 6-7 years.
Wow.
Just doing that. But other 2-3 years, I was renting an apartment outside nearby his home, but that was just for shower. I was always sleeping, and a whole day I was spending my time with my Guruji, my teacher, in his home, in his Gurukul. We call it Gurukul, where Guru and Kul. So Guru is teacher and Kul is the family. So you stay with the family of your teacher, of your master. Yeah.
But this is something very spiritual, right?
Yes, indeed, it is a spiritual music, because in this music, we believe that going deeper into smaller number of things, but going more deeper, So, I mean, in music, even in India, in many other forms of music, the general tendency is that how many number of songs you know, the more you know, the better it is, But in this, it's all reverse, because the same note, the same melody has to come in front of you in a totally new form every time you approach. Slowly I became such a personality that I really didn't like to go out so much and play with friends and, have some fun and go for a movie and all that. I was not so much willing to do all this, because I already had a connection with something higher than that from a very young age. Dhrupad is very special because, like, I would try to explain with one incident so that I can include both in one. You understand, right? The Brahma.
Brahma, no, explain.
Yeah, so I can't explain. So the Brahma is the ultimate truth, the ultimate truth that you serve,
Okay, the highest truth. The
highest truth, yeah.
Okay.
Through various channels, you finally go to that Brahma, whether by sound, whether by chanting, whether by music,
okay, like in
yoga.
Yeah, so like enlightenment. We would say
exactly.
Enlightenment.
Exactly.
One with the creator, or the closest we can become to the creator, or in another way they say 1,000 vibration, level of 1,000
Right.
vibration, or close to that.
Yeah. So that's why then he said, okay, you come at 5 in the morning. So I went, and you will not believe, I was just singing one note for 50 minutes,
Mm.
like 40, 45, 50 minutes, just one plain note, like just one note again and again, again and again, for like, so over the period, I was going every day, and after a few days I realized, hey, all my thoughts, I can see they're coming and going.
Mm.
I can see from a distance that, oh, okay, this thing happened to me yesterday. I was going to do it tomorrow. All these things I started visualizing. I could see that, yeah, they are now close. They are now close to me, close to me.
Mm.
And then one day I saw they have captured me. They have captured my mind. I was like, oh no, my mind is going to blast, sometime. But still, I don't have to stop my singing. I have to continue it continually. I have to stay on the same note with that same energy, with that same flow, with that same positivity. And you will not believe, I kept it doing for days and days, days and days, and that grip started going away. I could see that now the number of thoughts are now getting less and less, less and less.
Mhm.
And one day I had that amazing experience that, I mean, I could say I had no thoughts, and literally I could feel that now that note has entered into my soul, and I have become that note. Now I'm no more. For that one moment, I was not myself, and that just one spark, that one moment, made my whole thinking process, my whole approach in a very different way. That when one vessel gets empty and the vessel above here is full, then it's going to do like this
Mm.
automatically. It's going to pour into the empty, but the vessel has to get empty totally.
Mm.
If the vessel is half, the guru, the teacher, will give you only half.
Mm. This is wise. This
Yeah.
is wise. I get it. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. That's it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Very cool. So,
See, all these ancient art forms, whether it's in India or in anywhere in the world, they all work on the vibration levels, right? And that vibration levels are connected with your willpower, with your trust, with your faith, and with your surrender. Well, what I have seen after this pandemic has been everywhere in the world, and I think it was very much needed for the humans, because we have been ignoring nature so badly since so many years. If you see the whole picture, the humans have always ignored the nature.
mm,
The humans have always tried to capture and prove that they are superior to nature, which is actually not, but they think like that.
just recently, someone was saying this, and I said, yeah, because you're always looking with your eyes and your brain. I said,
Yes.
use your pineal gland, your third eye, and your heart.
Yes.
See, look with that,
Right, right.
and see what you see from this is more pure. From the eyes and the brain is a distorted perception of reality.
Exactly. Yes, yes. I mean, whatever you do with 100% attention and energy, it reflects onto your life, and it's other way around. And the way you live, it reflects on your music, on your art, or whatever you do full time, right? So I believe that especially this music has taught me to forget about past and to forget the worrying about future. So this music has really taught me to be in current present moment